Good evening, Campfire Quest attendees, watchers, lovers. Here for the first time for the episode 0 unveiling of our newest campaign. Bit of an unusual start for us, actually. Usually we're going to be playing on Wednesdays from here on out, but we were so excited, we decided, fuck it, let's play on Friday. Like, let's get the ball rolling already. We're excited to see you guys here. Almost as excited as I am to drop these wonderful people into the world I have painstakingly created. Speaking of, here they are now.
That's us. It's us.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up? How's it going?
Wonderful people.
You know.
Everybody would like to introduce themselves, name, pronouns, I guess, relevant social medias, if you like. Let's start with Jason.
Hey everybody, I'm Jason. Normally I'm the dungeon master, and for a year and a half that's been the case. I am so excited to get to play. I've got a character ready to go. I can't wait to tell you all about them, and I can't wait to see what they do when the action starts. I'll throw it off to somebody else and let them introduce themselves.
Let's go to Chris.
Hi, it's me. My name's Chris. My pronouns are she, they. I'm excited to play. I've never played with you guys in a big campaign. I was guest star one time on a one shot, which was really fun.
It's a very handsome cowman.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you
I
so
love
much.
that man.
He was a hoot and a holler.
He was a very sweet and polite young man.
A sweet, polite young man. But I'm excited to play a full campaign. I'm really excited. My pronouns are she, they, and then my social media is Schnetzel, but it's spelled very strange. It's SCHNETZLE because Schnitzel spelled correctly was taken.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But
it's like Xbox Live when you had like 6 X's and like 7 numbers, and it's
pretty much.
And how about you, Parker?
I'm Parker. My pronouns are she, they. I don't know. I don't really have any relevant social media. Parks Palace, 2 E's at the end. I'm in every game at all times, whether I'm playing or DMing or streaming. I am constantly here.
You are a very busy bee, I think.
Very busy.
Yeah.
I'm so physically excited. It's not like I'm so excited. I love this character that I made, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to play with you guys. That's all.
And Artavia.
I'm Artavia. Pronouns are she, her. First time playing like a real game. I don't really do this often. I just kind of watch other people do it. So this is gonna be fun. Hopefully, should be. Kind of nervous for it, but ready to go.
No need to be nervous.
I'm gonna be nervous.
Here.
I'm Tristan. I'm gonna be DMing this whole shebang. I'm a little bit nervous, only this much, but like a little bit. I use they them pronouns, and I don't improv my sessions because
never
so
at all.
every step of the way has been written and extensively planned for. So I hope everybody's just super excited for that. I think that's mostly good for introductions. What would you say, Jason? I think we can sort of get into the nitty gritty meat of the
I would say if anybody's here that hasn't already done this, going to Campfire Quest, all one word, you'll find us at Twitter, Instagram, you'll find a Facebook page.
You can tweet at us everything we did wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going to have, that'll keep you busy. You can also click the follow button right now. You know, we're worth following. But I guess we'll let the game speak for itself. Tristan?
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Well, I guess this is the part where I transport you whimsically to a fantasy land. The campaign takes place in the I was gonna say fictional empire, but I suppose that's implied.
Only a little.
Of Remus, which is where our characters all currently find themselves, various reasons and motivations, which will be, explored as we move through. But this empire is it's a long-lasting one. It's one that has existed for much longer than most people have been around, nearly a millennia. Um, it has its own ups and downs. We're sort of in a period of downturn in this empire. And we find ourselves near the borders of it, in a somewhat untamed and dangerous land. Ripe for adventure, I would say. I feel like untamed and dangerous land is where all the adventuring kind of happens these days.
Yeah.
Um, there is a legend in this land um, that speaks of a star. Um, in the legend, and it depends on who you ask and who's telling it, the details change, but there is one consistent theme, and that is when the days are looking darkest, a star will fall to the east, and it will mean the beginning of the end. Um, and that's pretty ominous. Uh, and our adventurers find themselves in the eastern border of the empire in a small village known as Nendros. Um, and as they were in this village, the time is pretty late right now. It's nighttime. It's dark. Um, there was a bright light that streaked across the sky. Um, everybody in the village walked out to watch this um, falling star kind of streak across the planet and make their wishes as one does. Much to their surprise, the star was getting a lot closer than they were really usually comfortable with, until the point where they were able to watch it crash into the earth. Well, I say earth, but I mean perhaps planet is more appropriate. Crash into the planet some mile or two outside the outskirts of the village. And our assembled adventurers, Juniper, Jangle, Kimura, and Wesley, all have their own reasons for being curious about this fallen star. And they find themselves walking towards the crater. The three of the villagers feeling uncomfortable and scared, walking through the wilderness a mile to go investigate, and requesting that our intrepid band instead make their journey there. And I'll let you guys sort of talk, I guess.
Are we starting?
Starting, I guess.
The fear.
Yeah.
The three of you have been requested by the villagers to investigate this mysterious occurrence. And I suppose the three of you are walking somewhat together. I don't know how cohesive your unit is at this point, but the three of you are walking towards the crater.
Okay. So we're walking in silence. How is it looking outside?
It's
by the way?
It's, I won't say the middle of the night. I think each of you has been in the village for maybe, I'm not sure how long Wesley was there, maybe a day or two. Kimura, you've been there for like a week, and so has Juniper Jangle. The two of you were traveling together for a minute, I believe. And nothing spectacular or particularly interesting has happened in that time. It's a pretty sleepy little place. And there's like hunting paths and like paths that deer take through the forest, but the part that you're in as you make your journey there is mostly untouched by civilization. We're talking a pretty overgrown sort of forest is where you find yourselves in. It's pretty dark, but by the light of the moon and the stars, you're able to make your way without too much hassle. I also think I think most of you can see in the dark anyway, so I guess it really doesn't sort of
Can
matter.
Verbolg see in the dark?
Can you?
Well, I've always had pretty good vision.
Okay, so I got a better idea now. I was trying to picture the terrain and whatnot. Okay, so I'm walking. Let me get into character. All right. All right, walking through some godforsaken forest in the middle of the night after a falling star is not how I imagine the night going.
Well, Kimura, do you think this will be the time you get to be heroic?
No, not at all.
I've been waiting for something to sing about.
Waiting, but I really don't think this is it. Not related, but it could help. Isn't there like some creepy legend about falling stars or something? You know, I'm not really from around here.
I might remember a song or a saying about one that we heard a few minutes ago from the DM.
Fourth wall already.
I don't know what you're talking
shattered.
about. That's not
Already there.
What's a DM?
what's a dungeon master?
Oh, you mean God?
Right. Sorry,
Yeah, I heard
so
a
God
message
passed
from
on a legend.
I believe I did hear something about a star falling.
Ooh, you're just walking.
And can I get actually can I get a perception roll from the three of you?
Perception check.
Yeah.
What do I roll for anything?
You can use the roll 20 if you like, or you could roll real physical dice in real life.
I will
Okay.
roll a little.
Roll 1 d20.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think more. I'll leave everybody. How's it looking, Chris?
It's looking good. I think.
First roll of campaign for me was a big fat 2.
Oh yeah.
Plus 4.
There you go. That's not terrible.
Great start.
I do want to just side note clarify. I have Wesley and Kimura and Juniper all.
Juniper and
Before this?
Kimura have spoken and are acquainted. However, you are not. I don't think you've spoken to them much at all.
That's what I thought. I thought that. Yeah. Oh.
I think that they just asked you out of townies who look like you know what you're doing to
They don't want to
check
bother
that
with
out.
it.
Okay.
They're just the common folk. You know, they don't want to walk out in the forest in the middle of the night. It's cold out there. Yeah. So Wesley is trying to perhaps not be a part of things that are happening, and as a result, he's sort of not paying the most attention to his surroundings. Kimura and Juniper, however, you hear a rustling in the bushes behind you and to your right, somewhere in the foliage.
Okay, that's right. What was that?
I don't know, but it was behind me and to the right a little.
That's crazy. Do you want to check it out, or do you want to just keep heading towards this star? It doesn't matter which.
I would hate to be snuck up upon. Who should we make friends with these other people that are with us before we start fighting with things in bushes?
Do we have to?
I don't mind it as much as you seem to.
All right.
After you say that you heard something in the bushes behind you, you hear like a twig snap and like a little like whimper, but you don't hear anything else.
Is someone there? Any
Yeah,
response?
No response.
I think we should just go, actually.
Classic response.
I'll
Juniper,
keep
what do you
following
think?
you anywhere.
Others.
Hello.
What's your name again?
Oh, Wesley, dear.
Wesley.
What do I see when I look at you guys?
Oh, that's a good play. That's actually we should perhaps do that. what does Juniper Jangle look like? Can we get a physical description?
I could somebody, do we have a light source somebody could light up, and then that'll give us, are we illuminated enough to be able to describe ourselves?
If it's kind of dark out,
It is kind of dark.
How are we gonna look?
I mean,
We have dark vision.
I know that you're a humanoid, but also.
Well, I'm a tall, when you're looking in my direction, whether it's silhouetted or black and white because of your night vision, you can see a very tall individual. I stand about 6'10". You may have heard 6'6" in the past, but at 6'10", I'm still
Okay.
I'm still a
They're
short
cutting.
furbolg. I'm still 2 inches shorter than most of my short brothers.
Wow.
God.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm imposing as far as other bipedal humanoids go, but don't put me in a herd with my family. My clothes look like they're fancy and well put together, but when it's illuminated enough, you can tell that I've probably stitched some old clothes into new looking clothes so that they look fancier than they are. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what I'm covered with because it's a mismatch of different colors and patterns, but the overall effect is one that you can tell I'm trying to look fancier than I'm capable of looking. And as a furbolg, I'm not only tall, but I'm kind of thick, and I've got black shiny hair that it bushes up on the top, kind of like maybe you'd imagine the Borden cow. That's kind of going on.
You got cow eyes?
Yep, and a nose, and my ears droop a little bit.
Oh,
That's nice.
Yeah, I got the full thing. I definitely don't wear any kind of a bell. That's a little insulting to my people.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask about it.
But we have a lot of sayings about those who wear the bell and things like that. You'll hear me make a lot of cow related puns because my people find that funny, and among my people, I'm somewhat famous.
You're saying that you'll really be milking those puns, is what you're saying. Like,
all right. You know what? This was fun while it lasted. I appreciate it. Actually, we have a appointment or something.
That was good. Those top 2% at least.
Stop! No! This is never gonna end. If you look in her direction, she'll be about average height for her species, but short for most other species. She's 5 foot exactly. You'd see kind of reflective because she's very scaly. Very short, oily black hair, and she has clothes with lots of pockets. You would notice that. Very close, but enough where she can carry around a lot of stuff, and you would notice big pockets filled with trinkets and whatnot.
You said her hair is black, right?
Hair is black. She's a fish.
She's a fish.
To put it simply, plainly, she's a fish.
That's putting it sensitively, you know? She's
I'm gonna be nice about it.
And if they were to gaze upon your beautiful visage, Chris, what would they?
My beautiful visage. What you would see is a small elf who's about like 5'1", 5'2", very small and slight, and he is pink. He's got
that's so cute.
Light pink skin and enormous fluffy pink hair that goes down his back, about waist length, and he's got a big white coat on, with a big black wizard hat, and on the ends of his coat, which you would notice because it's dark, on the sleeves there are little trinkets of stars that are on the sleeve that are illuminated.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so he's just a little very pretty, very beautiful little elf man.
How we all wish we could be, you know.
Honestly, D&D is just projecting, so.
Yeah. Yes.
Just a little bit.
You've got a lot of stars on you.
Ooh.
Thank you. I've been collecting them.
Hmm.
and I look up at
Okay.
Juniper. I say, what is your name, dear?
Oh, I'm Juniper. I'm Juniper. Uh, Jangle, but you can call me Juniper. We're gonna be friends.
Oh, of course we're going to be friends. It's very lovely to meet you, Juniper.
And you. Some people worry that I'll step on them, and I don't want you to worry about that one little bit. I've got very fancy feet.
I will say the thought did cross my mind just to, briefly as I'm staring up at him. like, and your name, my dear?
Kimura. I'm with Juniper. Hi.
Hello.
So what were you doing in the village before all this?
Sorry.
What were you doing in the village before all this?
Oh, passing through, doing errands, the like.
Cool. All right. How good is your night vision?
Oh, it's fine. I can look around, but I haven't seen much yet. I did hear that there was a star, and it fell.
It fell.
Yeah, that's why they wanted us to look at it, I suppose. I don't. This isn't really normal, so I'm not sure.
Yes. Falling stars are not very common, and they are a bit. Well, they're ominous, to be sure. So we've got to.
Pretty nice though. I really would like to see one. If it's something that doesn't happen a lot, maybe it could give us some, I don't know, insight to the greater world, or maybe it just looks nice.
It might just look nice. I mean, I don't know what a fallen star looks like after it's out of the sky, but I guess we'll try to find out. Can I take a look around? Try to take another look around?
They mentioned out loud that they heard something. So if you're curious to investigate what they were kind of you could take a look.
They didn't tell me about that. I didn't notice it.
Did you hear the thing that was next to me and to the right?
Oh yeah, thanks, Juniper. Did you hear that like rustling in the bush area over there? I really don't want to check it out, but if you're up for it, the more the merrier. Like as long as we have a good enough group, maybe I'd feel more comfortable.
It might just be somebody else coming to look at the same thing we've looked at.
I mean, we spoke in this direction and no one responded, so
I mean, maybe
it was an animal. Maybe. You think we should just keep walking until
when he says maybe they're just shy, a small shape, it's kind of hard to see, I guess, kind of like emerges from the bush. And you can see that it is a young halfling girl. And she says to you, yeah, it was oh God, let me do my little girl voice. Yes, sir. Mom tells me not to be so shy, but I really wanted to see the star.
You shouldn't have come out here by yourself, little one.
I didn't. I came with you.
We didn't know you were here.
Yeah, but I knew that if I stayed close to you, I would probably be safe.
Do you guys think we should take her back to her parents?
I'm gonna kneel
down. No, ma'am. I really want to see it. Please don't take it back. I want to see it.
I'm gonna kneel down in front of her and just be like, listen, you really shouldn't be following strangers. You know that, right?
Mom said that you guys were okay. You've been staying in our tavern, right?
Yes. I don't believe I've seen you around. What's your name?
Yes, Mom tells me to stay upstairs when the guests are in the main room. My name is Annabelle.
Annabelle. Well, I don't know if it's safe out here for you, but if you want to see a star, I can.
I really do, mister. I knew you were nice. I could tell.
I look back at the other two and I'm like,
Look at Juniper and I'm like, okay.
She's like a
Alright.
tiny. She's like maybe like 2 feet tall.
You could punt her. You could
Oh
kick
my-
her like a
No!
football.
No, wow! Oh my gosh.
No kicking children.
Why?
She's got like really, really short blonde hair. She's wearing like a simple like frock. Yeah, she's just like a bright-eyed baby.
A baby.
Right. I guess the child is coming along with us. If something happens, not on me. Let's go.
I promise. I won't get in your way. I promise.
She's already walking.
Wow, she's quick, isn't she?
She is, I believe, it seems like she's a woman of business, and I appreciate that, and I follow behind.
And her little legs are moving like a million miles an hour to keep up with you.
Oh, no.
That's so cute.
If she's trailing, is she like way, way, way in the back?
No. She's like right behind. She's keeping pace.
All right.
And,
All right. Good.
Juniper is staying just behind her to make sure she doesn't get lost in the woods. And he even speaks up and says, Kimura is one of the bravest adventurers I know. I'm going to sing songs about her.
Really, sir? You're not kidding? She's one of those
looking
girls?
she's looking for secrets.
Kimura hears this and is like,
I love secrets.
Yep.
Juniper.
We can't tell anybody.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't tell him about any of the secrets.
Okay. Cool.
You've got secrets?
Kimura slows down so she can be closer to Juniper and the little girl. So you're from the town. You're small.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Those are very strange questions, lady.
I mean, I'm just statements, you know?
Do you play in these woods a lot?
Thank you, Juniper.
Not very often. Mom says that they're dangerous. I like to stay in the forest near the house, though. Mom gets angry when I get really dirty, but I can't help it. I love going outside.
Me too.
She's so sweet.
Out of curiosity, Annabelle, did your mother ever say that there were, was it dangerous?
Oh, yes. She says that there's bad men out here.
Oh, cool. The villagers sent us out to the dangerous forest to look at a shooting star.
That's that's why Dad never came back. I think that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Something about the. I don't really understand it. I don't. But yeah, Mom said that it was dangerous, and after Dad never came back, she said I could never go out into the forest.
I think your mom will be very, very worried about you. Are you all sure we shouldn't go back just to make sure?
Wait, I thought you liked secrets, right? This could be our secret.
I don't like secrets per se, but sometimes they're necessary. All right. So
I'd feel awfully bad if your mom felt awfully bad if anything happened to you.
Yeah. So that's not something we want. So if you're
Just-
going to be out with us, make sure you do what we tell you to do. Don't go wandering off. Don't walk ahead or fall behind.
Okay, yeah, I'll listen to everything you say. No problems at all. Anything.
So Kimura quietly to the side. It's like, I really don't like this, but let's go. So she walks ahead again because she can see in the dark, and she's pretty used to wandering through regions that are not as well trodden. So she's moving stuff aside, moving bushes and kicking aside rocks and stuff.
And Annabelle kind of like stumbles a few times because she's like tiny, and she always like stands back up like and like keeps like going. She's trekking along.
That's so cute.
Yeah, we will we will take a little break because we like to take a moment anytime Alberon does this. He just hit 52 as far as milestones go. Alberon
Yeah,
has gifted
Alberon.
50 gift subs to us, five a time for the last. Well, it's been a pretty long run, and we just need to stop and tell Alberon RPG Joe we appreciate it. And we also want everybody here to know, my gosh, please, if you're looking for more quality content, Alberon RPG will show you how to do it. They've got their show on lock. It is on fleek, I think is what the kids say.
Jason Gillette.
Jason, I don't know.
No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Oh gosh. Hold on.
I think the kids say groovy.
Radical.
Oh,
that's better.
Radical's
There we
out.
go.
We're getting a little better. You just need one more. One
All
more.
right.
I think
Ruby was one.
Groovy.
Also, if we were taking a moment to chuckle through all that, Reef had. Are you able to make yourself live and read that, Reef? Or do you have a card or something I could? All right, then I'll try and run through this, and I'll just ruin all these names right and left.
Oh,
Was it okay? But now we're making noise again. Okay. Well, then I'm going to just say real quick, Peter Pan 2002, Looted Rogue, and Voodoo Loser, and Grandma TJ. Oh, there it is. I said at that time. Redwired, Shocky Kentucky. That's Shocky KY. Otakadi. Okay, gosh.
I believe in you.
Otacadio, Capricorn Artist.
Ooh.
Leia Baya. Mama Pajama. I think 2 of those were jokes. Funny, real funny. And thanks to those follows, we certainly appreciate it. And now that we've thanked Alberon RPG and those followers and all the people that are hanging out with us, I'll turn it back over to the game. Yeah. Little girl.
Little girl.
I know we said Annabeth, or did I say Annabelle? I'm not
Annabelle.
sure.
Annabelle.
Fuck.
I
specifically
knew that.
heard Belle.
I knew. Let me. Yeah.
This is very meticulously crafted.
Yes.
Yes. Listen, Annabeth and Annabelle are very like. You gotta cut me a little slack. All
You
right?
should have gone with
All right.
Annabeth for Percy Jackson. Duh.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I am wearing the goddamn hoodie.
Oh,
Wow,
I
sponsored?
didn't know
I wish.
Yeah, we are
that.
looking
We're gonna
for
get in
that.
trouble.
Rick Rior.
How did you say last name?
Sponsor the stream. You can hit us up on our Discord. Let us know what's going on.
We would switch to
sponsor us.
Greek themed so fast it would
So
make your
In an
head spin.
instant.
We'll just drop everything. I will rewrite the whole thing.
We'll even do an Egyptian campaign if that'll help that third series out.
Well, what is he? He's doing like Norse now these days, right?
He's got Norse, he's got Egyptian, he's got a
He's got it all.
collaboration with, I'm pretty
Anyway,
sure, like this
that's-
girl who writes about Arabic gods. There's like,
Oh, I did hear about that vaguely.
he's got everything.
Annabelle.
Go.
And not
Annabelle, the little girl.
Annabelle.
Okay.
And I knew that. So as you guys are sort of talking with her, talking and walking, as you do, because you all are so about that business.
Yeah.
You start to notice sort of like a light, like a bright white light that is filtering through the trees. And this is definitely towards the direction that you were walking. So you figure this is probably the direction of the star. And the closer you get, the brighter this light seems to be. And it's, well, to put it mildly, unusual. But it is sort of confirming that you guys are heading in the right direction. And you guys start to see the tops of trees that have been destroyed, and as you continue making your way, you can notice that there's an impact in the ground where it sort of like slid. And once you start to get towards like the edge of this impact crater, the light just suddenly all at once just sort of like dims. It's almost like all of you are blinded for a moment because you were accustomed to the lights, and then suddenly the sudden darkness catches you all by surprise. And the four of you are standing on the edge of this crater, peering down. After you finally sort of recover from the shock of that, and instead of celestial metal or a rock, I guess is what a star is.
That's what a star is.
You know what I mean? You see a woman. There is a woman in the crater.
Like in the middle of it?
Right in the middle of the crater, laying there unconscious.
Oh,
Great.
I don't think she's
like
naked.
Stardust?
I don't remember.
Like Stardust?
Parker, if you would. Yeah, like Stardust.
Okay.
Parker, if you would describe your character and who the woman is.
Oh, what?
Oh.
She looks kind of, well, obviously from down in the crater, a little small, definitely smaller than Juniper. She's about like 5'8". She has really long, messy blonde hair that's just like everywhere right now. And she's currently only wearing her undergarments. And she has like freckles all over her face, and I don't think you can see her eyes. Her eyes are closed. I don't know. She's pretty hot. That's all.
She
Alright.
does have clutched in her hand. She has something clutched in her hand. You can't tell what it is from the distance you guys are.
All right.
There's also from where you're standing, there seems to have been a bag placed near her.
Is the
So
woman
have-
prone?
She's
sorry.
unconscious on the ground. She's laying.
Completely unconscious?
She's like unconscious in the middle of the crater.
How big is the crater? Is it massive or is
It's
it
Or is
pretty
it like
big.
person
Yeah,
size?
it's
Okay.
pretty big. It's like we're talking maybe a couple 100 feet around.
okay?
Okay, so we can
She
tell
just
it's a
cleared out an
person,
entire portion of
but
this
we
forest.
can't see her very well, but we
You
know
can't
it's a
see-
person.
You know that you can see a prone figure.
I bet you can
Okay.
mainly just see all of her blonde hair because that's
Yeah.
like the lightest thing.
Okay.
It is
Super,
it is reflected
super
in
pale
moonlight, and it
too.
creates an interesting sort of like. It's like she's shining in the middle of the crater, practically.
Okay, we're in it. Is that a person in
It looks like it. Maybe she had a rough night.
She got hit by that star.
there? Do you think she took the star somewhere?
Oh no!
hit
Do you
her?
think she stole it?
Probably not. My experience with stars is that they can't be taken.
I
very
mean,
easily.
stars don't usually fall from the sky, so maybe you can
That's
just
also true.
steal them away once they come down.
We should, we could just go try to wake her up.
All right, be on guard. Annabelle, stay in the back.
Oh, hold on.
She puts her hands up to Juniper, like in the universal gesture of "pick me up."
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on, Annabelle. He leans down and picks her up, and it's like 3 seconds to get up to arm height. And he'd already pulled out a lyre that he was about to play, but it takes 2 hands and the crook of an arm, so he tucks it back in, and he pulls out a small flute, which he can play one-handed, and he plays it, and he's playing a little jaunty tune, and he begins to hum along with it, so there's 2 tones at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an impressive bit, and he's doing it to soothe Annabelle, but he's also inspiring Kimura for with bardic inspiration for whatever comes up. So for the next 10 minutes, you have the potential to add a bardic inspiration to your roll.
What is it at level 1? It's
a D6.
D6? Okay. I don't know why I thought it was a D4.
Mm-mm.
All right. So we're walking through. Kimura's like,
Vicious Mockery.
thank you, Juniper. So
After a couple
Kimura's running
seconds,
ahead.
she also starts kind of humming poorly in tune with you.
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
It's just, she's the size of your head. It's so cute.
So y'all are making your way down.
Yeah.
Just a few questions about the layout. So
Sure.
it's a big crater in the middle of the forest. It's nighttime.
It's like there's like bits of it that are like in the edges of the crater that are like still smoking and like a little bit like on fire. Like nothing like too concerning, but it's still like
fresh.
Yeah.
Okay. And then did you say that there was light before and now there's not?
Right. When you guys started getting close, the light dimmed. And then by the time, and then it was like a couple, I would say like maybe like 10 seconds before you got to the edge of the crater, the light dimmed. And then you guys walked up 10 seconds later.
Can I try to perceive down into the crater, see if I can see anything specific about this figure before I approach?
Yeah.
The 18.
Okay. So I would tell you, I kind of gave you too much, but I'll tell you again. Now you can see, you can see in more detail essentially what Parker described. There's a woman.
Pale.
There's a pale woman there with a huge, I would say almost like rain of bright blonde hair, practically white. And she seems to be curled around like it kind of in a fetal position practically. There's a bag near her. She's got something clutched in her hand. As far as you can tell, there's not that much else to see. There is one thing, because you rolled so high, I will give it to you. There is something interesting you note. There's another set of footsteps that come from the opposite side of the crater, in and then out.
Okay.
Wesley, what do your elf eyes see?
No, can we legally say that?
Is that, hey,
the Lord of the Rings people are gonna kill us.
Can I get the team on this, actually?
Cut the cameras. Oh, God.
So, Kimura's ahead. I don't really want to roll for anything. We're not in imminent danger.
If you guys want to do anything pre-approaching the body, I will let you do it, but otherwise I'm gonna...
Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing to do.
Juniper, can you see?
Oh, not very well, mister.
Pretty well.
No, not Annabelle, Juniper.
I mean, I can see a little bit, like right in front of me because of the moon, but not much.
You can see better from up here, can't you, Annabelle?
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah, I don't think she and I can see much. Are there any flames around the edge? Like I'm kind of picturing like a stereotypical recently made crater.
Right.
Is that the case?
Yeah. I would say they're providing a little bit of light as well. Yeah, the flames that are sort of still smoldering.
At first I was scared, but that woman in the middle, she looks like she might be hurt, and I think we should try to go up and see if she's okay.
We can do that.
Yeah, even though she tried to steal a star, we should see. You guys should help her.
You're right, Annabelle. All right, so we're walking up to
scooting down the side of it then.
Yeah, we're just kind of like scooting awkwardly since it is a crater, but it's not even. A bit of stumbling is happening, but
as you guys are going down, she's definitely like wee, like arms up roller coaster ride.
Definitely. I'm sorry. It's just for the sake of the child. I definitely move her around to a backpack piggyback position, so there's a fur bulk body between her and the woman.
Right.
Can I throw up a detect magic wand in it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Cool. I take out my wand that's been stored in my coat, and a little light comes out, and I just.
Whoa!
A little. I'm like, I'm just checking to see if there's anything strange.
How far would you guys say you are right now? So like, I would say it's probably like 100 feet from like the crater itself to all the way down to where she is.
We're like halfway there.
Yeah.
What is the range on detect magic? Out of curiosity.
It's a 30-foot sphere, and it's up to 10 minutes. So as I'm walking, I'll keep it up.
Okay, so if you guys are within 30 feet and you can see close. Yeah, that's fine. The woman's hand lights up, right? Also of note, couple objects on Kimura's person also light up.
Oh.
I just light up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Does Juniper Jangle have any magical items that light up on his person?
No, in fact, when he looks around and sees all that, we're able to see it too, right? It's not just the caster.
I think only him. I think only the caster does.
That actually makes sense.
That'd be fucking cool though.
It would be kind of cool.
I believe it's. I mean, it doesn't say anything about me. Somebody in chat could correct us, or I could look it up. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is just me.
I'm gonna go with I don't see it either way. So instead of saying anything cute, I'll just say no. There's nothing on me that is cool.
Yeah, it's only for the caster casting on themselves, and only they can see it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So that's what you see. I don't know if you like ask more or anything, but that's kind of what you know.
I'll keep it in mind. I'll look her up and down. I'll cast it, and as soon as I cast it, I'm starting to look around. I look at her and I'm like, and then I look away. Just like give her a once over. I'm like
eyebrow raise, like okay, but doesn't say anything in return.
And I will turn back around and go towards the body and have it still up.
Also, Artavia, I don't know if you have Discord open, but
I saw it.
I might send either like each of you like little things that only you would know. So just like keep an eye on Discord also.
Okay.
See the message.
The other thing with Detect Magic is I get to learn this school of magic, which I probably wouldn't be paying attention on Kimura. I'd be more curious
That is
about.
Okay. Give me like 10 seconds to look at the schools of magic. I have a pretty good idea of what they are.
There's quite a few.
There's like a handful.
Just always say abjuration and move on. Nobody knows.
No one knows anyway. There's a conjurations in there.
Well, I believe it is actually abjuration.
All right, cool. See, that works. Just guess.
Would you be wearing the thing that I messaged you about, Kimura? Or would you have it in one of your pockets?
Yeah, I'd have it on me.
Okay, then the necklace that she's wearing lights up with abjuration magic, and it's the same magic on abjuration as well on the woman. The various of the little things that light up on Kimura are like minor magical objects of like nothing of like significant strength.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Yeah, that's it. If you guys make your final approach, I assume you are.
Yeah, we are.
Well, there's an unconscious woman there, and there's also a bag.
I'm going to pick up the bag. Is everyone good with that? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So
it's very heavy. It's like a sackcloth. And when you pick it up and you peer inside, I presume, right?
Yeah.
There is a set of armor. There is weapons. There's various other there's a backpack in there also. The sack is very large. I mean,
how big?
There's a backpack filled with like gear. Yeah, that's what's in there.
There's a whole lot of stuff in here.
It does look like their stuff. You should probably leave it.
I mean, I'm gonna put it back down. We don't need this, but I don't know why a girl in her undergarments has a sack of adventuring gear or whatever's going on.
I mean, she might be an adventurer. Also, I mean, maybe that's the thing, is not wearing overclothes. But typically, I feel like they might not normally look like this. We can try to wake them up.
I guess that's what's happening.
It's good to check the bag. You can tell, right? She's not evil. We
Yeah,
shouldn't
there's
wake her
nothing-
up if she's evil.
There's nothing suspicious in here. Not really.
Well,
So,
how do we wake her up?
I
Come on.
will just get down and tap her on the face. Be
Yeah.
Hello.
we're all tapping her, jostling her.
Hello.
Hello?
With that, you awaken.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
No. Good morning. How are you?
You're in the woods.
You are in the woods. A crater in the woods.
Can you hold on? I have to remember what my voice is that I decided I was gonna do.
All right. We're waiting.
Character voice. Character voice.
It's not British. It's not British.
It's not British. It's not British.
We can't have
I'm
two British people in the
British.
group. It's too much.
You can be British, but you can be like a British.
Hard British. You get the dainty British, and I get the hard British.
All right, love, we can switch.
All right, love. When we get into smashing things,
Clockwork Orange.
ready to bash some heads in, yeah?
Bash your fucking head in. Swear me, mum.
Swarm, a bleeding swarmy mum. I'll bash your fucking head in, I swear.
That's awesome. You're good.
That's actually Wesley now. Hello, my name's Wesley.
Crazy how your accent just changed, Wesley. That's intense.
I decided I wanted a different one.
All right, you can just decide that. Is that how elves are? Juniper wouldn't know.
I'm good at
It's fine.
accents.
I'm in the forest.
Did you fall? Did you get hit by a star?
Did you take the star?
A star?
You steal the star?
Question, love. What's in your hand?
I look at what's in my hands.
It is. If everybody can see it now, it is a amulet on a silver chain, and in the middle is a onyx stone, speckled with white, and carved into it is a symbol. You, Kimura, would recognize the symbol. It's the same one in your amulet.
I was about to ask you. Okay. Where did you get that?
I don't quite know. Do you think? Hold on, I have to. Hold on, I know how to do this. I know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's all right.
I'm Icelandic. I'm Icelandic.
Icelandic.
My
Could
Irish.
you point me in the right direction of the nearest settlement, please?
We can do that. But while we walk, could you explain like what happened here?
Right. How did you end up just passed out here? Also, it's a personal choice. You can say whatever, but where are your clothes? Like, if you don't want to wear clothes, that's totally fine.
We'd rather you wear clothes.
I don't know if I have clothes.
Did you
Mommy says it's rude to not wear clothes. I think she should.
I agree, Annabelle.
You know, it's wearing clothes is a societal construct. But
Clotho anarchist.
Kimura just kind of gives her a look at that.
Bag?
Not him. So, does Annabelle react to that? That statement about societal constructs?
She's like, actually, yes, my mother taught me about societal constructs.
You know what?
Right.
I'm not.
You're just perpetuating a system, like Mama said.
I'm saying. Juniper's got it.
Juniper always gets it.
Juniper and I are on the same wavelength here.
I'm not really exactly sure how I got here, or who you guys are, or
where did you come from?
I do not know.
You don't know where you came from?
No.
Fascinating.
All right, Kimura takes like a tiny little step back. Interesting. Is this bag yours with all this stuff inside?
Was it next to me?
Yes.
Then I guess I go pick up the bag. I also, when she opened her eyes, you noticed immediately that they're like completely black with like a couple of like glowing speckles, but like black.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All right.
And
Let's
she
see.
stands up and puts the amulet on, and she walks over to the bag and starts rummaging through it.
What's your name again?
yeah.
I don't think we caught your name.
Right. I'm pretty sure it's Anya.
You're pretty sure.
Yes. And you guys have names?
We have
Yes.
names.
That is so good for you.
We also have eyes. What happened to yours?
Juniper.
Well, it's just awful
Improv.
scary. I haven't
Improv,
seen
like,
eyes like that
Juniper.
before.
Sometimes people have different eyes. I mean, look at yours. We're all different.
They're pretty. My eyes
Yeah,
are.
They
yours are like
You
yours
do
are like
have
a
very pretty
bar.
eyes,
That's so
Juniper.
strange. I assume that furbolgs have goat eyes because that's how I visualize them in my mind.
I was picturing goat/cow.
I was picturing baby cow.
Yeah,
Imagining like.
but I like more like the
big
slit. Like
eyes.
goats have like weird, like sideways pupils, right?
Yeah, they have like a
Goats have that,
bar.
yeah.
They have like
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I was picturing like a bar, but like a bit more roundish and like cow eye shape.
That's fair.
I take it back. My eyes are kind of freaky too.
No one's eyes are freaky. Anya, my name is Wesley. It's lovely to meet you. What you don't remember yourself at all. You don't remember who you were, where you were at.
Should we check her over for injuries?
No,
Her
I'm
head,
okay.
maybe?
I'm not hurt.
I think if you don't remember your name, not fully, you think your name is Anya, and you don't know where you're from or how you got here,
She's
or
just
if that
rummaging,
bag
like,
is even yours. The bag you're rummaging through.
as you say that, she holds up the armor that like looks like it fits perfectly.
Maybe that is your bag, but still, the fact that you don't know is a bit concerning.
Well,
Are you sure you don't have a head injury?
She like looks over her arms and like her legs. She touches her head. I don't know. I feel fine.
how many fingers am I holding up?
2.
No.
You didn't even see the third finger. She's injured.
she's.
I
we
walk
need to
up.
take you to a medic.
I walk up to her and I place my hand on her forehead, and I
Aw.
cast Cure Wounds at first level.
How sweet. How nice of you.
Nothing happens.
Heavens, well,
Aw.
too bad. You get 8 points of healing even if you don't need it.
For a
Yeah,
moment when his palm touches her forehead, there's a bright light, or I guess actually it's more like a dull light. It fuses from his hand, and then as you've seen this spell hundreds of times, you know that usually when it happens, it kind of just diffuses across the skin. It doesn't happen because she's fine.
Because.
All better.
All right.
Right. I'm gonna start putting on the like clothes and the armor and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, please put clothes on. Thank you so much, Anya.
It's a little chilly, isn't it? I'm a little cold.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully that makes you feel better.
As long as you're feeling all right, you know, if you don't remember who you are and you think you're Anya, then you're Anya now. That's
Right.
just that, right?
And you said you're Wesley.
Mhm.
And you're
Juniper, if you're looking at me.
yes.
and I'm
And-
Kimura.
Kimura. And then that small being right there.
Oh,
Child,
Please.
yes.
new friend.
We
A small
yourself.
friend.
She's kind of shyly hiding behind Juniper's shoulder. Like
I
just her
wave.
eyes are visible like this over the shoulder.
Hello.
So
You get
Kimura,
a
like,
little hand that goes over the shoulder and goes.
That's so cute. Hello. Anyways, directions to the nearest settlement, please. Or you know,
we'll
I don't
lead
really
you
know
there.
where we are. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I actually
Yeah.
have no idea where I am right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're in the
Oh.
forest, you said?
Yeah, yes.
Anya.
We're in the forest.
We got to catch you up with something. We all walked out here together to find the star that fell.
Yes.
And when we got to where the star fell,
Mm-hmm.
We found a girl, and it's you. So
Yes.
now that we're all done looking for the star, we're going to walk with the star, I guess, back to the settlement. So if you follow us, you'll get what you're looking for.
Um, I would like to look around just because I, I mean, it's possible, I guess, in theory, that you could have fallen from the sky like a star, but I didn't think that. I quite believe that, so I'm gonna look around. Um, if anybody else would like to join me and look around the crate, if anything else,
I'm gonna keep looking through my bag here and see what else I have.
good plan.
Kamor stays
you-
by Anya looking through the bag in case there's any mysteries that she missed while she was searching, since it does seem to be her bag.
Is Kimura taking notes?
Yes. In her brain.
In her brain notes.
Yeah.
Bring out the brain pen.
You notice this first, Wesley, so I'll let you. You notice the footsteps. I don't know if you pointed them out to anyone.
I didn't
Yes.
point them out.
I don't know if you want to investigate them with a survival check for me, but you
Yeah.
could if you like.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. And since Kimura and Anya are busy, I'll be like, Juniper, would you like to come? I know that you can't really see, but you know.
Oh yeah, I'd love to come down.
You guys do have torches if you want to light them. You could carry torches if you like.
I
I
don't
think
need
most of the
one.
packs come with. I'm pretty sure. If not, then I can say the villagers gave you one. Like it makes sense. If you really can't see, then they would have given you like hey, I need a torch, help.
Please.
Like yeah, if you want to have a torch, say that you ask for one. That's fine.
All right.
If you'd rather not use one, that's also.
That's
Yeah,
up to Juniper. If you want to use
it
it,
is.
I don't really need one. Too much.
Let me just make sure that this is my first time being a furbolg.
I believe that they can't see in the dark. I'm pretty sure they can.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay. Then I will be somebody who graciously took a torch when it was offered. And I will hold it in my free hand and kind of wave it around where Wesley is looking. And what do you think you see?
I saw a little
Yeah.
something a little strange. Nothing to be concerned about. Footsteps. Could be anything. Could be tracks. Could be you know, rocks that I missaw or something. So I'm gonna go look around in that area.
Because he's like helping you, I'll let you roll with advantage.
Oh my god. Am I doing perception or investigation or
I was gonna say survival because it's kind of like tracking.
Okay. Survival's fine. That would be a 15.
15 was kind of what I was looking for, so that's good. I was like, you need to be 3/4 better than average. Okay. Something that you notice now that you're getting a closer look at them, especially with the torchlight kind of illuminating it, it makes it easier for you to be able to tell. The footsteps come down from the north side. You guys came from the south.
Okay.
The footsteps come from the north. The ones from the north coming down are heavier. They're deeper footfalls. The ones that walk back are lighter. They're shallower.
Do they look bigger or do they look the same size?
They're the same size.
Okay.
It's just that there was a deeper impact. You also notice that where the left leg would be, there is a slightly deeper impact, as though somebody was walking with a limp.
Okay.
In both directions?
Yes.
I am not going to make any assumptions about what I'm seeing, but I would like to kind of scratch my head and try to see if I can make sense of what you're describing. Would I do that with my Jason brain, or should I roll a dice to determine whether I figure it out?
You do that with your Jason brain. I will say you have this information. Like you guys saw that.
Yeah.
And now you as players can make whatever you like. That's fine. And even as your character, like I'm not gonna say your character's too dumb to puzzle that out. I'll let you figure it.
Well, Wesley, does it look like an individual of unknown origin
It does.
walked down here and then left with something that made them heavier when they? I'm not much of a detective, really. I'm more of a wordsmith, if you will. But is that what you're seeing too?
It does seem that way. I just don't know who it was. I mean, we could follow these footsteps, or we could take our new friend back to the village. Or we could take her with us and go this way.
I'll tell you what makes me scratch behind my ears. I've got some questions about why they would come down here into this hole. Did they seem to walk up to the bag that the girl owns, or
It
did they
definitely
walk
could have been.
somewhere else?
I mean, it looks like they came here. I mean, presumably after the crater hit. I don't know. Kimura, Anya.
Do you yell that since we're kind of farther away?
Yeah, I'm at the edge of the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you two done? Can you come over here and come look at this?
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything new in this bag.
I think
Anya?
it's normal things in the bag.
All right, Anya, we're gonna head over.
All right. Are we gonna go to the settlement soon?
Yes, we will. They found something, presumably, so let's just go and then we'll head right back to the village.
Okay. I shove everything into the bag and I put it on. I'm wearing clothes now.
Congrats.
Finally. How
It's
long have we
armor.
been streaming? It took her that long to put clothes on?
Different strokes. If you
Different
so you
strokes.
guys are all together now, and you're gonna start heading back. That's the plan, right?
Maybe.
I was gonna get them to come look at the footprints
Yeah.
and maybe
Okay.
follow them.
All right, so Kimura is gonna ask, what did you guys find over here?
I showed the footsteps to her and I explained that they look like they're heavier going out than they did coming in.
I think we found our star thief.
Do you want to follow it?
We did promise we'd take Anya to the village.
It's a little important.
Do you have to
Why
use
is
the
it
restroom?
important?
I don't know. It just kind of feels like I have to be there.
Is it like you have to be there right this second? Or can we follow these footsteps? Maybe these footsteps will have answers about why you need to go to the village. Can I try and convince her? Can I roll for that?
As like a player, like a PvP role.
Yes. So you don't have to fight this character to go.
I think you probably have to just resolve it out role play.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, we just
I want to
talk
force
it
it.
out.
That's
I
really
want to force it.
It's kind of important. I know this isn't very helpful. I just don't know
Well,
why I have to be there, but I definitely have to be there and kind of soon.
Soon. I don't think we can split up right now. That's not
let's look at it
safe
this
if
way.
there's a star thief on the loose. Who knows what else they've been doing out here?
How about this? I can help you guys after.
But the footsteps might be gone and we lose the track and then we don't know what happened.
But we have a basic idea, don't we? They're going that way.
Do we? What if they change course?
We'll figure it out.
Let's look at it this way, Anya. You can either stay with us and go look at the star, or you could go back through the woods on your own to a settlement that you don't know where it is, and then you could fight your way through the woods by yourself, if you'd like to do that.
And the monsters.
The monsters, yes. They could get you.
Kimura gives a little thumbs up motion to Wesley.
Wesley's just smiling so sweetly. It's just the picture of just innocence.
I mean, how bad could it really be? I'm pretty strong. I bet I could take it. If you could just point me in the right direction.
It's actually this way.
That way?
The way the footsteps are going.
Strangely, yes, actually. Now that you've mentioned it,
Yeah, we really
forgot.
got turned around on the way to like going down the crater to get you, and I thought it was the other way.
Oh,
But
if
actually,
that's
it's
the
this
way.
way.
Then yes,
Mhm.
totally. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Point me in the right direction. Lead the way.
I think one
head
of you
out.
has a broken compass.
Juniper, we know you're so bad with directions.
I'll
This is
follow
my
you
friend here.
anywhere. You know me, Kimura.
Oh yes. Just Annabelle, you doing okay?
That's me. I play that character. Hi.
I can influence decisions and help the party.
I craft the story
She's
that
just a
this
little
world
girl.
is
She
in.
doesn't have any. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
She's a baby.
The village is
Annabelle.
See,
She looks like-
she's
So
also
she's
so
gesturing.
confused.
she's like looking between Leslie and Kimura, like
Yeah.
trying to like it's
Yeah.
it's that way.
Kimura's like kind of behind Anya's, so Anya can't see her, and she's like pointing that way.
Yep, it's
Like,
that way. The way that they said. That's the one. Yep.
So she's giving a thumbs
Totally.
up now.
And
I
then
believe you.
Annabelle goes,
Yeah.
Right. Right?
no, left. It's left.
It's yeah. The direction that we need to go in is this way. It's coincidentally and very conveniently in the same direction that we need to follow these footsteps in. So we should go do that.
Right. I don't really know where I'm going, so I'll just follow you guys. I really appreciate the help. You guys are so nice.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're gonna follow the footsteps that go towards the village.
Yes.
Let's go.
As you follow the footsteps up, like you get to the edge of the crater, which is a little bit of a hike. There's a lot of like debris, like destroyed trees, various like leaves. It makes it really hard to follow the trail because we're talking like this shit's broke as fuck, essentially, is what I'm
Real
saying.
bad.
Broke as fuck.
You could try to follow it, but it's going to be very difficult, and you don't know how long it could take.
That's unfortunate.
Following it for a while, at least. I'd probably just I'd be in it for like an hour or so. And
I
just
will say that if you do plan to follow it for a while, Annabelle is going to become concerned. Like, hey, I thought we were supposed to go home.
okay. I mean,
Little girl.
does the trail as we are walking, does it change at all? Is it like
I would say you guys could follow it for like 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Afterwards, in the middle of the night, in what is oh my god, I forgot to say. This is funny. It's a little bit embarrassing.
Is it important?
I want to set the drama of the scene, so I was gonna say like it started raining.
Oh, it's been raining this whole time?
You said embarrassing. It's like not embarrassing. I'm feeling it.
It's a little bit funny. Shortly after you guys start talking to Anya, it starts to rain. Yeah. Following the tracks are difficult but possible. It veers around. It seems to follow some path that you can't divine as to why. Like it makes winding efforts, and it's strange. Like, why is this person walking in such a strange way? And you can follow that for about 10 minutes. Afterwards, it becomes difficult to tell what is the footfalls of the individual you're following and what are animals and animal tracks.
Okay.
Especially in the downpour.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate. So we're there now. It seems the trail is getting way harder to read, and I'm not really a tracker in that way. Do you all still want to?
I mean,
follow?
the rain is gonna wash it away.
Wash everything away.
Soon, yeah. So I think, I guess we've done our best, and we can probably head back.
Are we getting close?
Looks like we're
Yes.
making a U-turn.
It's not like an obvious U-turn, so Anya doesn't say anything. But we do
We loop
gradually
around.
It's
U-turn.
so subtle, so subtle.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll say that your journey back is somewhat unremarkable. Um, it starts to really come down as you guys are making your walk back, because it's like a 30-minute walk that you guys took to get here to the place. So you're kind of wet and miserable a little bit on the
My-
half of your
No,
My
day.
I'm good
wizard
with
hat.
being wet since I'm a fish person.
I guess
My wizard hat keeps me dry because it's so big.
that's true. Yeah, I guess it's just Juniper and Annabelle in the rain, and Anya, obviously. Um, yeah, no. After a little while, you guys see the lights of the village, the torches that were left burning. Um, they're burning because they're like like when they have like hooded lanterns, where it's like you put the fire in and it's
Mhm.
Now you see the distant lights of the village, and you can tell that Annabelle is really happy to be back home. For as adventurous as she is a child person.
Little baby child.
I think that
Baby.
the people of the village are going to be happy to find that nothing is really that strange and supernatural out at the falling star. It really wasn't well.
I mean, we didn't
It's a
really
falling star.
see the falling star.
So like a star
Then it-
fell? I'm
don't
really
Yes, it
confused
fell
here.
right where you were.
But I was there.
Yes.
Yes, you were
Yes.
there. And
You
don't
were
know-
there.
Well, that's really strange. We should go into town now.
Right.
All right. Annabelle, where are the parents?
Well, I think you've probably well, I mean, I've seen you talk to mom a couple of times. She's name is in this document. She's Anne. She runs the tavern.
That's cute. Anne.
Anne, daughter Annabelle. It's adorable.
Yeah, it's because Dad made bells, so they just like.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So if you just drop me back at the tavern, that's where me and Mom live in one of the rooms.
So we're heading to the tavern, I suppose. And actual question: the people who sent us, would they be in the tavern area, or would they be like on the other side of town?
So let me describe the village to you now that you're like moving on your way back. Villages like these are pretty common. It's distinctly not a city. It is like it's a small farming village. It is a collection of like maybe 10 to 15 families. And the actual village portion is where most of them have their houses, and the few shops that exist are here as well. It's nothing crazy. Like it's a general goods store that sells, tools and seed and various other things people might need to live out here. There's a lot of farmland. This is how the people of this town make their living, like a lot of villages. So most people here are farmers. A couple of them are like there's a blacksmith, but it's not like he makes like fucking weapons. He like makes horseshoes and like chains and whatever you might need for farming equipment. So it's a very humble sort of town. There's a single tavern where you guys are staying that houses all the travelers who move through. There's like a single road essentially that like is the only road that leads into the town. All the buildings are along this road. Yeah, so a lot of people who live in the village per se don't necessarily even live inside the village. Like they live in the farms in the surrounding countryside. Not too far because of fear of monsters, but the town sort of acts as the village sort of acts as a central point for all these people to meet, and to sell their stuff, buy stuff, do whatever they need. So before you guys left to investigate the fallen star, because there was a loud crash as the thing fell, so people were concerned. You guys are probably in the tavern, relaxing, maybe drinking, eating, getting ready to go to bed when this thing happened, and all the village people sort of like congregated in like the center of the village near the tavern. The tavern is sort of like, as far as you can tell, people who've been there for a little while, somewhat of like an unofficial meeting place for like the people of the town. or village. Keep on saying town. And its owner, Anne, who you've met on several occasions, or if you are Wesley, met once. She's a respected figure in the town. I want to say she's the leader. It's more of like there's several well-respected figures in the town who people look to for leadership and advice, and she's one of them. So when everybody was congregating in the middle of town, wondering what the heck was that, she kind of asked you guys, like as a favor for her. She's like, "Hey, you guys have been staying here for a while. I'm feeding you. Give me a solid. Like check this out, you know." And all of you so graciously accepted, so kind of you. She is a halfling, also, obviously. Maybe not obviously, but you know, she's a halfling. Yeah, so that's the village, I guess. Do you have any more specific questions as to like what the village was like? I can answer your questions now.
That answers the main question I had.
Is there like a gate? Is it like surrounded by anything, or it's just all open?
It's pretty much open buildings. There is like a small like gate. There's like a wooden it's like a large wooden wall going from one side of the it's like a single road.
Yeah.
Basically it's just like there's like a watchman. He's not even necessarily like armed. He's just supposed to like keep note of like who passes through and like what they're trying to do and send them like on their way. But that's only on one side. It's the side that borders Dacia specifically, because there's like the road comes through and then it goes back that way, because all roads lead to Ream, literally.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the town. So the side that you guys are coming from is the walled side, the side that has like a gate per se. Again, I say gate, but it's very like there's like a dude standing there, like, and he's like, "What's your business?"
It's like two poles with like a sign over it, and like
it's a very like a casual affair. It's more like
It's like the entrance to like a Renaissance festival.
Essentially, yes.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
That's
it's got a
better
bigger
for my mental
they
picture.
can open to let like a caravan go through.
Right.
Most of the time, they just open like the smaller door and let people like walk through.
I remember fairs. Anyway.
You remember going outside?
Remember going places?
I remember.
Hey, role playing going to a tavern is pretty exciting. I can't wait to order
right
from the
now.
menu.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to take like a quick break here and we can come back and sort of like finish up the session 0. I don't know if you guys want to do that real quick.
How much longer are we gonna go?
You guys are gonna go back into town, resolve a few things, and that's probably gonna be the end of the session.
If we can barrel through it, then that's fine. Like if there's not that much left, then I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. It is episode 0, you know.
I guess the better question would be, does anybody need a break? Anybody else need a break?
That's sort of more what I was asking. Like, does anybody want to take a break? In that case, we can't take a break.
If any one person needs to take a break, speak up, basically.
I promise I won't be mad.
I'm good.
If everybody's Gucci, then let's keep fucking rolling down this train, baby.
It's gonna open up a Pop-Tart.
All right.
Pop-Tart time.
It is Pop-Tart time.
Wesley takes a Pop-Tart out of his hat and just starts...
He does, actually. he takes a pastry.
Tora's like, whoa, what is that? I've never seen that before.
It's a tart, dear.
It's a tart? That doesn't look like a normal tart.
Wrapped in silver.
Okay, I have to intervene. Pop-Tarts do not exist in my fantasy. It doesn't.
It's a pastry. Pop-Tarts have existed before as pastries before they were commercialized.
I suppose you're right.
Pop-Tarts have always existed.
I just don't know about the packaging. I think it's not the plastic
wrapped
packaging.
In silver. It is wrapped in silver.
Like camels, they are a universal constant. Is Pop-Tarts. Every civilization has developed their own Pop-Tart.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Anyway, so you guys are making your way back. If you guys want to have any last-minute discussion before you sort of enter
making your way.
You're making your way downtown,
walking fast,
walking faster. Anya, now that we're getting closer to the town, are you remembering why you need to be here so badly?
No.
Nothing's coming to you?
No.
Not even about the village, just in general, anything.
I don't know. it's not that I know what's going on exactly, but it feels like something's going to happen. I just don't know what exactly. You know, it's just kind of like
Something good or something bad?
something. I'm not saying it feels great. I'm not saying here, let me
Are you a future teller, lady?
She's something.
I don't know what I am or who I am. I know that we are on a planet in a village, and there's
There's like old lady Mary in the town. She tells fortunes too.
that's cool.
Oh, I dabble.
Do you?
Yes. Anya, if you don't know who you are, you get to reinvent yourself, and I think that's a lovely idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's cool and all, but there's just a lot of strangeness around all of it. And I'd really very much like to know what
We all have our secrets.
is going on.
Well, if I knew, honestly, I would probably tell you. I don't really. All I've really got in my pocket right now is Anya. I have a battle axe.
It's a cool axe.
Thank you. It's very beautiful. A cool necklace.
I forgot to mention the axe is in the style of a crescent moon.
That's hot.
Well, you mentioned the necklace, and Kamara was like, about that necklace.
Right.
You said you don't remember anything, but you said you have weird vibes. Are you getting weird vibes about the necklace or anything
About the
like that?
necklace?
Yeah. Just in general.
She like holds it up and looks at the like symbol and like turns it around and stuff.
Kamara's very intently looking.
I don't know. I just know that it's mine.
Okay.
I have one thing I want you to remember for me, Star Lady, and that's I want you to figure out if you're the star or if you went and laid down where the star fell.
Well,
I can't figure that out.
I don't think I'm the star. That seems a little ridiculous.
This entire thing is ridiculous.
Oh, but you are a star. Look at you. And I'm like, look at you.
Wesley's so kind.
Anya blushes. Thank you, Wesley. Anyways,
She okay? Wait. She ever had a compliment?
No.
Oh, okay. So now we know that.
Star Lady's glowing.
I don't know. I'm just worried. I'm a little concerned. The air feels off. Maybe you guys, I mean, obviously you got sent here for a reason, right? You guys are fighters?
Like Wesley said, we all have things that we don't want to discuss, but we're here
capable of fighting? I don't know. Maybe capable of at least keeping yourself safe? I can
do that much.
I don't know what's going to happen, but there are people in this town, right?
It is a town, and that's where people reside.
Yeah, there's lots of.
So you think something's going to happen to the people in the town? Should we be hurrying right now?
Well, yes. I feel like I said that at the beginning, that I feel like
no, you didn't say like mortal danger.
Well, I don't know if it's mortal danger. I just know that it's not good.
Let's take this little girl to her mom so it's not our fault when something happens.
Oh, yes.
Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, but just in case.
Kamara's looking at Annabelle when she says that.
Is something wrong?
Nothing is going to happen. Everything's fine. We are walking a bit. We're walking briskly.
Have you not heard what I've been saying?
We're briskly walking. Briskly.
Annabelle, it's all gonna be fine. Just make sure that you don't tell your mother that we took you around for a little tour. You know? We didn't do that. We found you, and we took you right back. Right?
Oh, okay. It can be our secret.
That's right.
Right.
She still looks a little bit worried, but she looks a little bit more calmed by your words. Your kind words.
I'll pull out a little tart. Give it to her.
What she deserves.
She
Yes.
takes it and looks a little bit confused by Pop-Tart, and then just
I break off a piece of it and I just give it to her. I'm like, here you go.
she munches on it very happily. I assume she's still like monkey style strapped to your back, like just hanging on.
That's the way to do
You
it.
see like a little hand dart over Juniper's like shoulder.
That's great.
Have you seen those TikTok where it's like how to see if your baby is awake, and they just hold their like Cheeto or something in their back and just see lady baby hands. It's so cute.
Yeah. So that is that you guys are good?
Yeah, we're now briskly and hurriedly walking to the town, village, whichever one's smaller.
And specifically the tavern and the inn where we're staying, I believe.
Yes.
So you're approaching from the north because that's where the crater fell. The road runs north south, also like pretty much directly. As you're approaching the wall, because you know there's a little gate. You go to knock on the gate, and the door just swings open.
That's convenient. Anya pushes it open and walks in.
Convenient's a word for it.
You all kind of file in through the town, and you can see there's a couple of people near the inn in the town's what you would call the village center, kind of, and they seem to be arguing.
So we're gonna run over.
You're maybe like 75 feet from it.
What is going on over there, huh?
No idea. Doesn't look good though.
From what you can see of the general shapes of the people, you see a halfling and two other larger figures are standing towards you, and they seem to be arguing with armed men.
Two armed men?
Three armed men. There's three figures towards you, and then they seem to be arguing with three armed men towards the south.
Did we take Annabelle back yet, or is she still with us?
She's still with you. This is as soon as you walk through the door. You see
so they're right in the way. Okay. That doesn't look good. What are they wearing? They're armed, and where are they from?
I would say the town is lit, so you could see pretty well, all of you.
Okay.
Blaze it.
Well, that shit's lit, bro. It's lit. The people who are closer to you, you recognize the halfling as none other than Anne. She has her hand on her hip, and she's gesticulating aggressively. She's wearing her normal apron and clothes she wears when she closes down the inn. And you see one man who seems a human man of average height. He seems to be wearing old armor and wielding. He has a sword at his hip, and he seems to be graying, like he's old, like he's pretty old, maybe like 60s. And you see also I'm trying to think of how tall I have pictured her. There's like a broad dwarf of like average dwarf size, and she's wearing a thick leather apron, and she has a hammer and a tool belt. And if the two of you have been around for a while, you would recognize her as the town blacksmith. And on the other side, there's three seemingly human men wearing pretty raggedy clothing, patchwork armor, and seem to be brandishing weapons.
Did we ever learn the blacksmith's name in the week we've been in town?
Her name is Strauss.
So if it's okay to do so, I'm going to call out to Strauss from a distance and ask if everything's okay.
As you're walking through, I'll say that before you call out the thing, you start you hear arguing about you hear Anne screaming the loudest. You're making out what she's saying, something amongst the lines of essentially, get out of our town, you trash. I'm not going to say what she says because it's very colorful and this is a child-friendly.
Cover
Nice.
Annabelle's ears. Somebody quick.
But you can call out, yes, of course. She is startled and she looks behind her. And she says, you guys just
we waved because we know her. So
she kind of like does a gesture for you guys to come over. But she doesn't, after she looks at you and makes a gesture, she goes back to like, she never takes her eyes off of the man in front of her. And as you start to get closer, I assume you are approaching.
yes,
Definitely. And kind of with squared up shoulders, like clearly there's something wrong.
We can tell there's something wrong.
And none of us are the kind of, I feel that we're not the kind of people to let our even casual friends feel like they're in any danger.
Yeah.
So as Strauss sees you, she's gonna say, I'm gonna practice my accent here so you can't make fun of me. You that's not what she sounds like.
You'll get into it. It's fine.
I love you.
You picked a right proper time to show up. Worried you might not get back before we're done with this lot.
Who are these people exactly?
And now, as you guys are walking up, the other men make note of what they were saying was, and you're lucky we never come in here to take anything we want because we could come and we could. Is this is them then? Yeah. And the other three turn around towards you, and Anne sort of gives you like a look of like go with it, and she looks like and she says I'm trying to think of her voice. Oh my god, I have to play like six people at the same time, and I was not prepared.
This is called DMing.
This is the worst.
You're
This
doing
is
great.
what it's like. We have to play all of them in combat.
Oh.
She says, yeah, this is them. This is the group I was talking about. These are the ones that here to sort out you bunch, yeah? She's like,
Yes.
Absolutely. Hello, I don't believe we've met before. And I extend my hand out. I'm like, Wesley.
Like this? I'm in love
Not
with
like that, but sideways.
you. Okay, I was about to say, that's
Easy
amazing.
now.
and who's he introducing himself to?
To whoever was like, oh, so you're the ones?
Oh, yeah. They're like maybe like 10, 15 feet. So you.
I walk up.
But yeah, I do the gesture. And they're gonna say, so you're the ones then. You're the ones that went to go look at the star, yeah?
Why, yes,
Yeah.
you were.
That's very convenient. We don't have to go looking for you. You see, boss is mighty interested in that thing.
So nobody shakes my hand.
Nobody shakes your hand. He makes no
Rude.
effort. They
Left-handed.
look down at your hand. The man there's I said there's three of them. The man up is slightly ahead of his comrades. He's like 5 feet ahead of them. And they are flanking him on either side to the back. They're not speaking, only he's speaking. He looks down to your hand and then he makes eye contact with you and he smiles.
I have my hand out and I'm like awkwardly. I like put them back. Also, fun thing. Wesley doesn't wear like his coat, like his arms don't go through the holes. He like wears it like over.
That's actually really funny.
It's like cool. Whatever.
While Wesley is speaking, Anne is going to turn towards you and towards her daughter, and she's going to say, "Look,
Yeah, we found her.
Did you get my daughter when I wasn't looking?
We didn't even know you had a daughter.
There's a good reason for that. I keep her upstairs to not deal with, the people who come to the town.
We should have done a better job at that.
Shit.
We found her in the woods.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I'm just gonna
My
let
name-
someone.
My name is Anya.
Anya.
It
Hello.
is nice to meet all of you. It's nice to be in your nice village here. Hello, strange men. Hello. Women.
She's gonna Ann is gonna like reach for like her daughter, and I assume you're just gonna hand her to her.
Hand it.
hands child over. And the man across the way is gonna speak again. He's gonna say, "Well, this is a touching family reunion. We've come here for a reason." His voice is also gonna change every time he speaks. So hand it over then.
And what over?
You guys went to go look at the star, right?
Yeah, and it wasn't there.
Surprising.
You know how many times I've heard people say that to me. Oh, it wasn't there. We don't have it.
The star
The
wasn't
star.
there.
Are you often asking people for fallen stars?
No, I'm asking people quite often for what the boss wants. And what the boss wants, he gets. And I make sure that it gets delivered to him.
Well, that's good for you, but there's no star that we found.
I mean, you could go check it out yourself. The crater is empty.
Oh, I see. So that's how we're gonna play this then, yeah?
Who do you work for? Just curiously.
Well, normally I tell you, but it seems rather pointless since you're going to be dead in a couple minutes.
Oh, there's no need for that. And I wave my hand and I cast Charm Person on him.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, what's my DC?
13.
Okay, I don't think bandits. What am I rolling against?
Wisdom.
Okay, give me like 10 seconds here. Oh God. Oh jeez. Ah boy.
Oh gosh.
Wesley just like very calmly just waves out his hand. It's just like, oh no need for that, dear. Like, there's a petty argument.
That's pretty funny. I like this.
I had the idea after the fact of like this verbal component of the charms person being charmed when he's like, oh, my name's Wesley, charmed. And then the somatic being the handshake, but forgot to do that in the moment. So here we're doing it now.
And I'm rolling against what was it? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
He's not very wise, so
Figured as much.
Fingers crossed.
What was the save? He has a 13. What was the save?
Oh, 13. He
13.
saved.
Wait, did you?
Yeah. He had a 12 plus 1.
That's so unfortunate. Well, he knows that I tried to charm him.
Oh no.
It's probably the worst situation we could be in.
I'm like, oh, so sorry. That was an accident.
He's silly, right? He's so silly.
He pulls a crossbow.
Ooh, Anya.
Cool. We're escalating.
And
We're escalating here.
No, you roll initiative. He's gonna shoot you.
No.
See, I told you something bad was going to happen.
I think the bad thing happening is because you had no information.
Did you say the magic words?
Roll initiative.
Oh boy, it's happening. This is the first roll for initiative.
I'm sorry, Chris. That would have been good, actually. That would have really tried to turn.
It's okay. It's fine. He's got a crossbow right in my face right there.
Yeah, he's like 10 feet away, but he is pointing a crossbow at you.
What do I roll? D20?
Yeah.
And you add your dexterity modifier.
Plus 20 for Juniper.
Ayo.
I don't know what my dex is. Hold on.
16 plus 4.
If you guys are in the roll 20, I've shifted you over. You should be able to see sort of the atmosphere of the battle page.
I'm trying to find my stats, and they're in the abyss right now.
That's exciting.
I don't know what's going on.
At least Wesley's a little closer, right?
Sheet?
Yeah, I'm on the character sheet, but it's not popping up.
Did you press core?
Are you in like the bio information or the character sheet?
No, there's nothing. It's like the whole sheet's not there. It's just gone.
I can see it.
I can't.
Check when you click on it, it gives you your name in a little tiny square that you sometimes have to open up. I found last time.
Did you accidentally put it in a different page? And then
I might have done that.
Is it like a...
I found it.
There you go.
Where was it?
It was really tiny and like see-through.
Yeah.
So I had to double click it.
That's what Jason was, yeah.
Okay, what am I adding?
Rolling initiative. So D20 plus. Actually, if you click the initiative button, it should roll it for you.
I already rolled the d20, but I haven't added.
Okay, then so it's +2 for you because you've got a dexterity of
So
14.
16.
Okay. 16 for you. I really like the name Pizza the Hut, by the way. I'm really just a fan.
For anybody watching in the audience that's familiar with Astro Wars, you probably remember the name Pizza Hut as one of the greatest warriors in that MMO. That was me. I'll reveal to the world now. That was me.
Wow, Jason, after all these years, you're finally revealing your secret identity. By the way, with the 16 plus anything, by the way? For you, Jason?
Yeah, I was +4. I'm a 20.
Oh.
Dirty 20 on my initiative.
I got 10.
That's rough.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how about Chris?
18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty good. Somehow.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ba, 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 ba.
I'm gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
And you rolled, Parker, you rolled a 10?
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
Hey, you're not going last, apparently, so that's nice.
Woo.
Just like, well, you're
Annabelle
not
rolled a
last.
4.
I'll say that much.
All my spell slots are gone, so that's gonna be fun.
Haha.
That is kind of fun.
Hooray.
I like that.
Isn't that like, oh, Christ.
It's
Oh,
Jason, you're first. Juniper is up to bat. You should be able to move your token, by the way. Check if you can for me.
Yep, I can.
Okay.
Then, if that's what's happening,
Mhm.
and it's happening now,
It sure do be.
then I'm going to make a
Well, they're actually
decision.
slightly closer than this to you, so I'm going to move them a little bit closer.
I was about to say, isn't Wesley like right in front of the big guy?
Yeah, they're about this distance away from me.
Oh, they're really about to get us, huh?
I'd be right up in there.
I think you're
Unfortunately.
super chill.
I think you can move your own token.
Can I?
You can. You guys should be
Oh
able to
my
move.
god.
Ooh.
Would I be there? I'd be about there. I'd be able to ride up to him.
Well,
Yeah, because you walked
hold
up.
on.
I was trying to shake his hand.
Walk up. Oh, you were walking his. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember?
I was trying
Not
to like
good.
introduce myself.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
charm and everything.
That's exciting. I like that.
Oops.
It's okay. He's only a wizard. It's fine.
It's only, I only have 12 hit points. Or...
Yeah. No.
I was expecting it to work. I didn't think they were going to try.
It almost did. It actually did. It almost did work. So that really would have been nice, wouldn't it?
It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
Character dies in session 0. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'll just write a new one. It's fine.
It's not like you spent all that time creating and making and
Yeah, he'll just be Besley.
He'll
He'll be purple.
Perfect. Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
Am I supposed to go?
Yeah, you're first.
Then I'm gonna. And the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cast Bane on the 3 individuals in front of us.
Oh my god, I love Bane.
The classic.
I do it with a flourish that I'll describe in more detail next time we play together. But Bane they are, and I believe it was. Let me check the number again.
It's a charisma save.
14.
And your save is 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget you have the godlike character of unstoppability. So that makes
Amazing rolls. Jesus.
I told Parker today I'm so glad that people saw that, because if I rolled it by myself, I'd have to lie and buff my numbers.
And what was the save?
14.
14 charisma.
14 charisma. Okay. Well, they're not that charismatic, so do you wanna let's see. I'm gonna roll for the bandit leader first. He rolls a 3.
A what?
A 3.
He rolled a 3.
I thought you said 30. I was like,
also.
oh.
No.
I was like, please say psych.
Please say psych.
Bandit on the left, who I have dubbed Bandit 1. No, yeah, Bandit 1. I'm gonna give him a little color so you guys can see him better. He's red.
Red bandit.
Bandit 2 is gonna be we're gonna go into Bandit Red and Bandit Blue.
Bandit 1 and
rolls
Bandit
a
2.
19, so he saves.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bandit Blue rolls a 10 plus 0, so he fails as well.
Wah, wah.
So 2 fails, 1 save.
So 2 fails, 1 save. For Bane icon, I'm gonna put this little skull and crossbone here, just so we can
Okay.
make that those guys are Bane.
That's smart. I like that you
Okay,
can put
so
the
they're
little
dead?
icons.
Not yet. They are Bane. That's a -4 to rolls, right, Jason? I believe.
No, each of them gets a mask over their mouth and they talk like this.
Jason
Wait.
Gillette.
I thought that was for you. Anyway, so what happens?
It's is it the which ones are the ones that are Bane? I didn't see when you put the icons on them.
Oh, the ones with the little skull and crossbones. So the leader and
The one closest to you, thankfully.
Yeah, the
Thank
leader
God.
guy. Well, you know, he's the other one who was speaking, so you can presume what you want.
What are you gonna do? Smack him?
I'm
Wizard.
gonna use half my distance to reposition myself a little bit, but that completes my turn.
Okay, yeah. Next up is Chris.
Oh my god. I'll see
You
some
rolled
sort
really,
of
really kick ass, so that's good.
yeah. I'll be like, okay, so we're doing this, and I'll put out my hand in a little finger gun position, and I'll cast firebolt out of it.
Here we
my
go,
little-
classic.
Little fire gun like Sailor Mars.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Oh,
So
that was
who
a
are you
bad
casting
roll
it at?
though. The guy right in front of me.
Right in front of you? Okay.
It was a really bad roll.
What was it?
Is it 2 + 5?
Well, that's not gonna do it.
So a really bad roll.
Jesus.
Does Bane is for them attacking, right? Like they're attacking.
Bane,
and
whenever a
saves?
creature fails this, makes an attack throw or saving throw,
Okay,
they
that's
have
what I
to
thought.
roll a d4 and subtract it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So I will attempt. Fire comes out of my hand and it misses somehow.
Yeah, I'll
His
say
armor
that
gets-
he pulls a like Wild West and tries to firebolt him in the face. Or I guess he was more like. It goes a little bit wide. It glances off of his shoulder. His shoulder's a little toasty though. He kind of like whoo, and puts it out.
I will. Then all I can really do is I'm gonna just stay where I'm at. Be like,
Oh.
sorry.
I really, you sure you don't want to move?
If I move, he will hit me. So no.
Hit you hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, put my hands up. Oops.
He after the blow glances off of his shoulder, and you put your hands up, he like goes like, "Oh, you're surrendering," and then he puts the crossbow right to your chest, and he pulls the trigger.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
He might not hit. He's not.
Crossbows-
They are level 1 bandits. I think it's gonna be fine.
Do crossbows have
Got, like-
disadvantage up close?
Yeah. He's also Bane. Actually, it's a hand crossbow, so I don't know if it's. You are directly in front of him.
I am point blank, but also like, I think you maybe could justify a disadvantage, or you could just shoot me and we'll deal with the consequences.
Don't forget that D4.
Totally fine.
He rolls a 6, so he fucking misses you.
My AC is
Woo!
only 11. How did he whiff that?
Wow. It jams.
He had a 6 + 2 - 1, so 5.
Wow.
Thanks to Bane. So he fucks it up immediately. He does have a dagger though, and he is gonna try to stab you with his offhand dagger.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, that one's a little better.
Oh.
He rolls an 18, so I think that's probably gonna hit you.
Maybe I'll.
It do hit.
It's only a dagger. That's been worse. He rolled 3 + 1.
Did he do his Bane? There's no way to make that miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I didn't even bother. It's an 18 plus
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh.
So he does 4 points of damage to you as he shoots his crossbow, misses, and then with his offhand plunges it into your shoulder.
I didn't mean to start anything. I'm sorry.
God.
Next up is Kimura. Yes.
Yeah.
No?
Yes, because
Yes, it is you.
Anya's last.
Yeah, you had a 14. The 14 is yours. Yeah, it's you.
I don't know how this game works.
What do you want to do?
I
Come
want
back,
to.
working on mechanics.
I want to kill the bandit in
Yeah.
front of Wesley, but won't I hit Wesley
No, that's
since
not.
I'm behind?
At the angle that you're at, I'm gonna say it's not really a concern.
Okay. So I firebolt in the direction
That's the all-American classic right there.
in the direction of that bandit there.
So you roll a d20, or actually you could remember in your sheet you could click it.
Did she set up the spells?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
So if you go to your spells, you click
I
Fireball.
clicked it.
Oh, girl, yes.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
You fucking do it. Now then click the little text.
Everybody's dead.
Cast at what, level 1?
Yeah, level 1. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
You got damage on the board, and that's important.
Hooray.
You did 2 damage. Okay. For the first time, something connects, and you watch as she takes a step to the side. Fire comes out of her hand. The bandit leader catches it on the chest. It kind of explodes onto his armor. He's got like a leather chest piece, but it doesn't ignite. It brushes it definitely gets the air out of his lungs though. He goes, but he's still standing, confident and strong. Bandit number 1, or bandit.
Could you describe what we're seeing in Roll20? I don't understand what's in the chat for the 22 and the 19.
Oh, it's because it automatically rolls with advantage.
Oh, okay. So 22 is the roll. That's a hit. And then what's the 10?
The
D10?
left is, if you only roll once, you always take the left result. Otherwise, it automatically rolls twice. And if you have disadvantage, you take the lower. If you have advantage, you take the higher. So, and then that was the attack roll. And then she clicked on Firebolt. Oh, no. You had to cast it as a level 0 spell, but because you clicked level 1, the first one is actually 10. You rolled max. You rolled a 10 for damage. Yeah.
Wait, what is the higher level cast though?
That is as if you cast it at level 1, but it's a level 0 spell because it's a cantrip.
Oh, my bad.
You rolled at a level, so you actually got 10 max damage. I lied. You fucking obliterated.
Oh, that's cool. All right, that's cool.
So he takes 10 points of fucking fire damage.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna change that. As you blast this guy, you hit him on the chest, and he falls to one knee. Like he is hit hard. He is like, it burns through his armor. You can see his chest, even underneath his clothes, are singed. Like he is barely fucking hanging on. He's gritting his teeth and he's on one knee.
Cool. I'm helping out.
He's not doing great.
I'm helping out, Wesley.
Thank you. I need it.
Bandit Blue, as I have dubbed him, he's going to. He sees that his buddy is in trouble. He's going to take a step forward. And he's going to take a slash at the large, intimidating man directly in front of him. He rolls a 3 with his first one, so that's probably not going to do it. The second one, he rolls an 18 again. What's your AC?
It's actually really high.
Oh, yeah? Is it like 1 million?
I'm going to guess it's not that. 16.
Oh.
Your AC
Only because I got that studded leather armor.
Oh, is this? Are you wielding a shield? Oh, your dexterity stat is insane, right?
Yeah. I'm amazing.
Okay.
Oh my
Actually,
god.
I'm gonna roll Bane then because technically he can miss.
Oh, good. Let's have that happen.
He rolled a 1 on the Bane die. So
damn.
so
It all works out.
He's got 2 short swords and he misses with the first, and then he pulls upper hand, and he slashes you across the chest. Not a lot. A total of 4 damage. 2 plus 2.
You say not a lot.
I guess that's
Still,
true. I don't know what your health values are, but he hits you for 4 right across the chest.
Ow.
And with that, it's Anya's turn.
That's a lot of damage.
Anya's gonna walk up and she's gonna say, "See, I told you guys something was going to happen."
Just help.
Can I take a quick pause to say, I guess Juniper should have used more of his movement to get further.
We can end the stream.
Anyways,
go ahead, Anya. Sorry.
and she's going to lift up her cool battle axe and smash the guy that just hit her new friend Juniper. And be like, "That wasn't exactly."
She's a battle axe and a shield, right?
Yeah, she has a shield in her. I don't. How do you hold weapons? Like dominant.
Offhand.
Your shield is in your offhand.
Okay. So her shield is in her right hand, and her battle axe is in her left hand, and so she's holding it up and swinging. Bada bing.
Bada boom.
Mr. Worldwide, when you step in the room.
I miss.
That probably doesn't do it. You swing, and you're swinging towards which one did you move up to?
The blue boy.
Blue, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You swing, and he just kind of like dodges out of the way agilely.
Oh, you're a quick one.
And he says, "Quicker than you know, love." And he flashes a menacing smile at you. And next is Bandit Red. He's going to flank Wesley.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to roll to attack.
I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
He's
I'm
actually
in danger.
He rolls a. What is your AC? He rolls a 9 + 1, which is 10. Which
It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
He had a long sword too, so that was going to be big.
How embarrassing.
He's got a shield. That one's got a long sword and a shield with him.
Okay.
He misses. That's it. He only has one weapon, so that's it. That's his turn. He swipes at Wesley, but I guess Wesley sees it coming and just kind of like, ugh. And next up is Juniper Dangle.
That's me.
Here he comes.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
So, just a FYI, when I was building in D&D Beyond so I could move it over to Roll20, I couldn't find a way to make glaive come into my purchases. So I put longsword as a placeholder, but I actually purchased a glaive based on the player's handbook, page 149.
That's fine by me. So you have reach actually.
And I'm gonna step forward despite my reach. Let me do that here. Oh wait, no, I'm already there. I'm sorry, I'm already within.
Are you attacking the bandit leader?
Blue dot.
Bandit blue, yeah, you're in range of bandit blue.
Yeah.
He's got a blue sash around his left arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I'm able to identify him. And I've got the glaive strapped to my back. I haven't really pulled it off or used it as a walking stick or anything, but I reach back and disengage it. And it's got good heft and it feels good in the old long arms.
Yeah.
And so I don't have any movement. I just take a moment to zero in and take a slashy stab right at the front of Blue Bandit. And I'm going to make that roll right now, having described it before doing anything else. D20.
Hey!
There you go.
Nice.
Holy fuck. Yeah, you hit that bastard. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
I think it's a D10, right?
Yeah, the glaive's a D10 plus I get 2.
Strength, right?
Fingers crossed here.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Kill that bitch! Shit!
Right?
He's dead.
Cheating.
You can describe the cool manner in which you fucking dispatch this motherfucker.
Nice. Well, there's a little bit of flexibility with the glaive, and it's coming down kind of fast, and I stop right at the chest level, and the bow catches up with the speed that I brought it down with and comes to a quivering halt. It's about 3 inches into the chest, though. It's not landing on the outside, so it comes to stop quivering right on the heart, dicing it up into several little pieces. I pull it out of the hamburger of the chest and let him fall to the ground.
Gross.
Yeah, he
I just
tried to-
imagine somebody like a small person dicing like the heart on a
Yeah.
little like cutting board.
He tries to catch your glaive with his dagger, and you bash it aside. You just fucking cleave him. He looks at you confused as he sort of slowly tumbles to the ground next to you. Next is Wesley.
I see that happen. This peaceful giant, like furball man, just destroying this dude. I'm like, you got it. You got it. You got that.
Are you
Alright.
feeling inspired?
Right.
Oh shit!
Oh, next round. You'll get
Next
him
round. It's okay.
It's hard being a bard.
It really is.
There's a lot to remember.
There's
In
a
my-
lot of things that's going on.
In another campaign, every time I'd give bardic inspiration to my other players, they just forgot about it, never used it. So I ended up just using it for myself because I had another ability that I could. I never even keep track of it. I am going to turn to the guy in front of me, still the same guy, and I'm gonna be like, all right, let's try it again, and firebolt again. That's better. It's 13.
Yeah, with 13, it's a 13, right, total?
Yeah, total.
And his AC with leather armor is 12. So
Ah!
yeah,
Oh!
Hey,
you
got
kill
him.
him. He added literally a single hit point.
Hell yeah. Who's still
I
alive
do.
then? Red guy?
Bandit red with the shield.
Red dot. Okay.
Just for fun, I did roll the damage, and I did get 1. So 1 damage.
Oh,
It knew what you needed. It knew what you needed.
It's just a little like cinder, and that's all I got.
You reduced this man to ash in a rather graphic display.
It's pretty cool.
Actually, I don't like. I assume Wes would go over the top. I assume he just like.
It's
the
just
guy-
a little bit. It's just a little bit.
Just
It
enough.
just- and you
You clonk him right in the chest again, and he just he's already on one knee. He just kind of like falls to your feet.
he is on fire though.
Yeah, I know his corpse is
Definitely
flames.
on fire.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
for sure.
yeah, he's on fire.
nice
Um,
fire.
Oh, you guys
Oh
are
my god, just like the game!
you guys are handling these fucking clowns.
We're doing it.
He smells bad.
Smells pretty
No.
bad. You're right, Juniper.
What are you cooking? Barbecue?
Oh,
Kimura up next.
I'm very far away. I'm feeling very inspired since everyone's doing so well, so I'm gonna try and use one of my actual spells. I'm gonna go for Chromatic Orb, try and obliterate that guy.
I wonder who told you to get that spell.
I wanted it.
But it is a beautiful spell, isn't it?
Pray for me.
3d8 and a level 1 spell. Oh no, you hate to
No!
see it.
You hate to see it.
That's it. Yeah, you miss. You try to hit him with the blow, and he catches it on the shield, and it just kind of fizzles out.
That's awful.
Next up is Bandit Blue. He's a corpse. Next up is Anya.
Also, I have to go over. She steps over the man that's on fire.
Steps over. Oh, ew, gross. Ah, jeez.
I got it on my shoe.
Stands behind them, and she's like, "Let me try this one more time." And she's gonna swing her axe at him. Jesus, please.
I believe.
Nope, you don't.
I don't.
Oh,
I really need to get the hang of this thing.
He's coming up behind him, and he twists, and he also catches your axe on the shield.
These guys are good.
He looks very worried. He's gonna look at you, Wesley, watching you have murdered his compatriot.
Oops.
And he's gonna say, actually, I don't think he's gonna say anything. He's just gonna try to hurt you.
I'm not gonna
Owie.
surrender? Fool.
No, he's not gonna surrender.
Alright,
Wow.
fine.
Come get me.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Oh no!
Oh no.
He does crit you.
Oh,
This is fun.
Did you like the part where? Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Did you guys like Wesley as a character? Because he was really fun to play.
I liked
Technically,
him,
right.
you know?
Technically,
the-
mine is. No, wait, or is he the one that's not banned? He's the only one not banned.
He's not banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it crits.
Well,
Also, isn't it if it crits, it always crits?
think so.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
If
we
it
can
would-
check.
Well-
if Bane had reduced it below his AC, I would have let it. I would have let it happen.
Where's the roll? I don't see it.
Tristan does it
I have
silently.
it in roll 20, so you guys don't see when I lie about my rolls.
Oh, you've got a okay.
A virtual
I can
DM screen.
screenshot this 20 if you want. Oh,
no.
Parker, you want to walk over and come look
This
at
is-
it?
Yeah, I bring my phone. Look.
Everyone.
Because he
It's
doesn't do
fine.
24
It'll be all right. What's your current HP right now, Wesley?
Current is 8.
Okay. I mean, you could survive here. So let's see what happens.
Hopefully it's not
All right.
24 damage, because that would mean I would
He
be
rolled a 2 and a 1.
Ah,
Oh,
Uh,
we out here.
plus 2, so that's 4 and 5. So he really not kind of underwhelming. He rolled 5.
Mm. So 5 total damage.
5 total damage. Yeah, he didn't roll great.
Wow.
Well,
What
I
an
mean,
absolute
hey.
incompetent, untalented,
bash him. Bash him.
terrible bandit. Terrible
Um,
bandit. Terrible for plot. I'm just kidding.
Bad.
You should have learned a trade.
So
I am alive.
You are alive. He drives his sword. He kind of stabs you, in the upper torso, but you don't die, which is a W.
Good
It's
for you.
now Juniper Jangler.
I didn't like seeing that at all. I'm gonna move right here so I'm nice and close. And I'm gonna take my glaive, which I have not even begun to wipe the blood off of yet. And I am going to use it to kill this person.
As you did.
Allegedly.
D20, don't fail me now.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
This guy, you guys suck, or this guy is a god. It's
He's a lucky boy.
Maybe we should
Yeah.
become friends with him. Maybe.
Yeah,
We
let's.
got-
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should try and talk.
hey, bro.
Before anything else happens, I'm going to use a bonus action this time to inspire somebody. And I think I'm going to try to use my memory to remember who's going next.
I'm going next.
I can tell you that I'm a lot legally. No, it's Chris next.
No, isn't it me?
I just went. Wait,
Yeah.
no.
You
I go
got
after.
attacked.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I go after.
I got
So,
it.
so next up,
It's
who would-
It's Chris.
It's
okay. Then Juniper remembers that and inspires Chris with a hummed song.
And I am
It-
inspired.
It was very inspiring. You got to
Wow.
believe me.
Now-
Oh, I
We
believe
believe
you.
you.
He had to be there.
Okay, I believe you.
Now it's Wesley's turn to be mean to this man.
I'm like, all right, here we go. One more, and with firebolt, because
Yeah, go for it.
only thing that is that.
I can't believe you eliminated that man from full HP. That was hilarious.
That was
Pretty legit.
You just fucking cleaved him in twain.
Tween.
Bardic
Don't for-
Inspiration works on attack rolls too, as well,
Yep,
right?
for sure, for sure.
I'm just gonna go and spend it.
not?
That's a 20 total.
Yeah.
that'll-
Yes.
Yeah,
Live.
roll your damage, my friend.
High damage, please.
10.
Oh
Yes!
Yeah.
Annihilated.
Absolutely, just fire out of my hand. Just
Does it explode when it hits him? Like it's like a.
it's not an explosion.
But if you wanted it to be for this specific occasion, it could.
He just he is immediately engulfed in flame.
He dies screaming.
This is pretty fun, guys. I gotta say.
And he kind of collapses and is still smoking. Him and the bandit captain are both still smoking. Just kind of sitting there chilling.
We did it, gang.
You guys completed your first.
More yells that because she's in the back.
Behind you, you just hear Anne say, "Oh shit."
Well, we're not supposed to do that.
Who were those people?
That's where we're gonna end the session.
No! We're gonna end with "oh shit" and us being like, "what the fuck was that?"
Yeah, that's how.
Annabelle, okay.
Look, a certain DM I played with once taught me to always end on a cliffhanger. So that's how.
Fine.
That's
Good advice.
Well, that's session 0, lads. That's your hook. That's your plot hook. I hope everybody felt like sort of had to set their feet and their characters a little bit more.
This was really nice.
This was nice.
Really fun.
No way, Reef.
Just a moment.
I'm talking to a disembodied voice, by the way. Before anybody goes anywhere, I've got to read a few more names off because Reef, our disembodied voice, who didn't get a chance to tell you, by the way, everybody, to follow him at Reefafett here on Twitch. REEFAFETT. You can probably see it in the chat. Yeah. So, check him out there. He's our stream engineer. He handles all the behind the scenes magic, and he's been giving me updates on all of you incredibly nice people. Most of you are probably gone. You did your nice thing and left, and now I'm going to read your name to strangers. Welsh Troll, I hope you're still here. You subbed for your 9th month in a row.
Yay!
Welsh Troll is still with us. Love that guy.
When you get to 12 months, we buy you a plane ticket to come visit us. I'm pretty sure that's...
Jason, you can't say that legally. We're putting this on VOD.
Legal has said you cannot promise that. I just got off the phone with them. You cannot.
Okay, I don't understand how the world works, but I thought it was a good idea. We also have a follower, Canicular. So thanks, Canicular. I'm sure you and Banicula have a good time around Halloween. That's probably what that is. We have a tier 1 sub from a brand new person.
Oh.
Archivist Training. Archivist Training.
I'm pretty sure that's Avery ? Tristan?
I think Avery has Avery in her name.
I just remember Avery popping in and being like,
I did want to say, actually, Artavia, that Avery did come by earlier and she said hello to us.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention.
Either I'm not watching the chat either, but I should be.
Much love. Much love and appreciation.
500 bits came in from Pandora Proxy.
Yeah.
That's a fun name.
Pandora Proxy, 500. It got the little purple diamond spinning around. That was really cool.
That's how you know it's good.
Bunny B33 Keeper followed.
Oh.
And I think Reef just kind of stopped reporting stuff at that point. You guys wore him out.
Yeah, that was.
So there's a very good chance that we might have missed somebody, even though Reef is pretty much flawless. There's still a chance I made a mistake and missed somebody. And I don't want you to think that's not because we forgot about you or don't love you. It's because we're fallible human beings. We are so grateful to everybody that came and watched, and I'll give it back to Tristan, the DM, now that I've read our thank yous out.
Woo! We're playing our first new game for the other campaign 2 on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, another episode 0 next Tuesday.
Wow.
Followed by our Wednesday episode 1. Oh my gosh.
And for everybody still here, we normally play this game on Wednesday. We just wanted to do like a quick little test run, sort of get into our characters a little bit better as a 0 run on Friday, but we do usually play same time, 7 o'clock every Wednesday from here on forward.
I wanted to say
this game will sort of be in person. It's just that there's a pandemic. I don't know if anybody noticed,
Miss
but
Rona.
there's like some dangerous shit going on. Yeah.
I wanted to say if you are here because of me and you follow me, and you found out about this because you saw my post about it, I just want to say thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot, and I love you guys so very much. And I'll be drawing all of our characters very soon. But also, yes, go follow Campfire Quest on here, Twitch, and also on YouTube, and also on Twitter, and also on Instagram, because it's all under the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's just Campfire Quest.
I also linked Chris's Instagram in the chat, so you guys should definitely check it out if you aren't here because of Chris, because they are a beautiful, amazing artist.
Wesley
and also,
is there already, actually. If you want to check it out, Wesley is on their page right now.
I do have pictures of Wesley, so you can visualize the pink elf.
it's amazing. He's beautiful. I mean, like, he's beautiful.
He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy.
Thank everybody for tuning in. Yeah, all of us really appreciate it. It wouldn't be the journey without all of you here with us. So, yeah, I think that's it. Good night, everyone. Who was it?
Holly Tree. Thank you, Holly Tree.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Another follow. Thank you very much.
Are we signing off of Twitch now?
Yeah, let's do that real smooth thing where we roll out.